What better time to talk about the beginning of the video than now while I'm out? This is what you gotta deal with out here. You fucking trash and shit and everything out here. Doing laundry. We'll be doing this too. I'll put a picture up of where I went to do my laundry now. This place has $2.75 washers. They're single load. You could probably fit a good amount of clothes in it. I usually fit a week's worth of underwear and socks and shit in there, and I'll wash them. It takes like 25 minutes, and then the dryers, they're so hot it only takes like 15 minutes for it to actually dry because they're so freaking hot. But anyways, I'm gonna just kind of burn through what to expect during school and orientation because I'm done, and I'm gonna go ahead and upload this video, and then I'll upload separately a video of being on the road with a trainer. Just know that your results may vary. Let's just gonna put that out there right off the bat. You're not gonna know who your roommate is. There's no way you're gonna get your own room. You better hope that you are mingling with people in the lobby while you're waiting when you get here Saturday, so you can get hopefully you get somebody that you like. If you don't like it, you can call Julie and she'll switch rooms for you. Of course, I know people that have gone through multiple people in that room. Switching rooms constantly. If your guy fails their drug test or has to leave or goes out on, it's about to be Christmas. New Year's is the following week. They're going to switch rooms, or they don't check in. You're losing that roommate and you're going to get somebody else. So just prepare yourself for that. I'm sure you already have. If you're thinking about signing up or already have signed up, you're not going to get your own room. I've been lucky enough to keep my same roommate, which you'd find out if you watched this whole video. I've documented the whole experience, and the videos kind of taper off near the end because I just didn't need to update y'all that much, and I knew I was going to make this video in the beginning. So first week, you're going to, depending on when you come, if it's a holiday week, especially if it's at the end of the week, you're going to miss some days. You're going to have to cram to get your CDL test. You're going to take 4 CDL permit tests, a total of about 100 or so questions, maybe a little less. And you're going to be able to, you got to pass them all. You can only take them like 3 times each, I think. So if you fail one twice, you pass one, you get 3 more chances on the next test. It kind of goes like that. So cram that in the first week, you pass, good on you. If not, that's going to delay you being able to continue. You have to wait 24 hours. If it's not a holiday, you wait 24 hours and then you take it again. So that you're back a day. You pass your test, great, you pass them all. Then you got to wait until the DMV sends you your permit. It's going to be in your email. That took about a week for me because of the holiday. I went during Thanksgiving. It was my fault. So week 1 also, on day 2 on Tuesday, when you, like right before you even learn anything else, you're going to go in on Sunday after you check in Saturday, and you're going to do a mandatory study sesh. Kind of just give you the idea. They should have already sent you all the videos. I would watch those, especially if you have a lot of time or a little time. Watch those videos because they're going to help you pass. Sunday, you go in for 6 hours. They don't feed you. Bring snacks. You're going to sit in the classroom all damn day. They do give you a lot of breaks, and if you got Blake, he's going to cut out a lot of those guys that like to talk and ask questions that don't fucking matter. You just go there and you listen. Don't talk. Don't ask questions. Just listen and learn, because all they're doing is teaching you how to pass the CDL permit test, and that's all you need. You can ask all your questions for the trainer, even in orientation. I'll say that now. Don't fucking ask questions in orientation. All the shit we're learning in orientation, you already know, or you can find out when you're on the road with your trainer. Just going to put that out there. And if you got somebody that likes to talk in your class, send them this fucking video and show them. Shut the fuck up. Listen to your instructors. Stop asking fucking dumb questions. Stop holding everybody up. Everybody wants to get the hell out of there, believe me. It's boring. So, week 1, you cram that shit, you pass, great, you're done. Week 2, you start maneuvers and pre-trip. Pre-trip is first. You're going to probably spend the first part of your morning making boxes and circling shit that is associated with the boxes. Say, for instance, the tires, no cuts, bowls, or abrasions. The tires you're going to box, cut, bowls, abrasions you're going to circle. And you're going to do that every morning for that week, and you're going to circle a box until you get through all 5 of the parts of the truck. Coupling, in-cab, air brake test, side and rear vehicle, trailer, and front of vehicle and engine. So you're going to do all those, and then every day for an hour at the end of your day. Week 2, you get out at 4 o'clock. Week 1, you get out at 4 o'clock. From 3 to 4, you're going to cram in pre-trip. And then in the morning, you're going to cram in pre-trip for an hour. Then you're going to move the truck. And while you're not moving the truck, you're going to cram more pre-trip. You're just going to keep fucking learning pre-trip. You have to do it. The E-value in week 3, usually it's on a Tuesday. Just depends on how well you're doing. Be sure you know what you're fucking doing. If you pass your pre-trip the first time, they're going to move you up. And you're going to start doing road tests in week 3. So you're going to, by the time that week is over, you should know how to move the truck. You probably start parallel on Friday if you guys are good. You got a good class. If not, you'll move ahead, and then the people that are fucking falling behind and fucking around are going to stay behind. So, week 3, you're on the road. I'd say bring snacks for that too, because you're going to be sitting on your ass a lot waiting for your turn, unless you go first. If you go first, great, you come back. It's about half an hour to an hour. Hope that you get Kenny. He's a good guy, and he shows you what the hell you need to do without screaming at you and shit. So, all of that week, you're going to drive as much as you can. By the time you get your permit, you got to wait 15 days before you can legally take your CDL test, and you have to pass your evals and show that you can maneuver that truck forward and backward. Don't be hitting no curves and shit. Don't be speeding. Don't be a speed demon. Be sure you're using your turn signals and you're stopping 2 feet behind the stop signs. You're going to learn all this shit, so I'm just kind of putting it out there. This is what you're going to have to learn. And then week 4, of course, I'm in week 4, and even with the delays, I'm done with orientation now. We went to orientation for 3 days. We got out a little early on Friday. We didn't, and today's Saturday. It's early. It's like almost 10 o'clock, and we're doing laundry right now. So we gotta wait till Monday to get our CDL. This all is subjective too. You might get it on one day. You might get it on another day. This can be completely different. Your roommates may change. I've already explained that. The breakfast is at the Luna Lodge. You're gonna get tired of scrambled eggs. I'll tell you that. A month straight of scrambled eggs, and some other side is you're just gonna want to buy your own fucking food at that point. We got fed for Thanksgiving for lunch. Orientation food is alright. It's not the best, but they feed you. It's free. You don't have to spend any money because you stop getting T-checks. On the 4th day of orientation, today's my 4th day, you are on the payroll. You're officially an employee of Stevens. Orientation is fucking boring. You're going to be there forever, it feels like. From 8 in the morning until 10 o'clock at night the first 2 days. Sunday to Monday or Wednesday to Thursday. You're going to be in it. Friday, the 3rd day of your orientation, you're going to be just kind of sitting in the class and doing other shit. You're going to log into the Qualcomm. You're going to learn about all the shit you already know. Try to instill in people in your class to just shut up and listen. Don't be asking stupid questions. Don't ask any questions unless it's something that, you know, people don't already know or that you shouldn't already know. You look like a dumbass out there. But then Saturday, maybe you'll have to come in Saturday. It just depends on how you fall and everything. And then, of course, I got the weekend to just kind of chill out. Monday morning, I go get my CDL from DMV, and then that's it. Hopefully, I'll get put on a truck, and then I'll make another video. But we're at 8 minutes now. This is all the information. If you want to stick around and watch the rest of the video, if I missed anything, it'll probably be covered in this last part. It's about an hour video. Okay, I already know. I've been putting it together for months, about a month now. So if you want to hang out and kind of see how I went from very enthusiastic to damn near ready to jump out of this motherfucker, watch the whole thing. If you don't, whatever. I don't care. I'm just doing this for everybody. This is what I wish I would have been able to watch before I started. This is the most recent one. Every fucking video you watch out there is like 3 years old, and it's old, like really old. So the Luna Lodge isn't even there, or somebody got like shitty fucking lunch or breakfast and, you know, like a baggie with Slim Jims and a fucking croissant or something. It's not like that anymore. It's changed a lot, and it's because of the surveys they give you, and people are being brutally honest about it. I can break down orientation more if you guys want, but in reality, you'll know at the end of the video that it's not fun at all. It's fucking boring, and it takes forever. So anyways, if you guys watch the rest of this video, awesome. If not, hey, thanks for watching. I don't give a shit if you like or subscribe, but I'm going to continue making videos. I'm not doing this for money. I'm just doing it to keep you guys informed, because I know a lot of people don't really do it. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video. It'll be a video of me just doing on the truck training with the trainer driver until I get my own truck. I just feel like this is long enough. So anyways, take care. What up, guys? Trucker Brent here, this is officially the start of my journey. Just went and got my birth certificate because they require it. Let me give you a little backstory here. I applied to become a truck driver. The trucking company is Stevens Transport. I'm sure you've seen videos of them. I'm sure I'll have that in the title, because this is what the video is going to be about, my journey from not knowing a damn thing to having my own vehicle. It's going to be a 2-month process. It's going to flash by your eyes however long the video is going to be. I don't know how much footage I'm going to get or information I'm going to be able to give out, but I'm definitely going to attempt to do that. And give you as much as possible, so because I know I get on YouTube, half the videos are vertical and not horizontal. They have a title that seems intriguing and very going to be informative, and I watch the video and they're mumbling and stumbling over their words, and they don't really give you all the information, or you miss it because you tuned out because they're just rambling. So hopefully my video will be informative, and I'll be able to share some info with you guys. I've got a loving wife at home. I got 5 kids. It's November 17th, 2020. Put my application in for Stevens last Saturday, so a couple days ago. Yesterday, they sent me an email saying that I'm pre-approved. They gave me a number to call. I called the number. It's essentially a recruiting business, works with Stevens, and got on the horn with the guy named Colton, real nice dude. Answered all my questions and shit, gave me a direct number to him so I can contact him if I have any more. Got everything squared away. They roughly told me there's 3 weeks of training, which seems to be pretty spot on with all of everything else. That's all the videos I've seen. Everybody talks about it being 3 weeks of training, and then orientation takes 3 to 4 days. I think they landed on 4 definitive, but I don't know. That could probably vary depending on if you're matched with the driver or not. 5 to 6 weeks on-the-job training, 240 hours behind the wheel with your driver trainer rather, and then you come back for celebration. More or less, it's your graduation days. I think it takes 2 days, and then they give you your own truck, and you go home for a couple days. So every week that you're gone, you get a day off. So I don't know. They say that, yeah, sure, you get a day off, but when do you get to use it? That's something I wasn't able to ask. I'm sure they're not going to be forthcoming with that information. I know I'm going to figure out how that works, and of course that's why I'm making this channel. That's why I'm making these videos, is so that I can inform you guys of what's going on. Now, start you off at 40 cents per mile when you get your own truck. During your weeks of training in the truck, you're on payroll. They'll make $500 per week that you're out on the road with your driver trainer, which is all right, but that's not after taxes or anything. That's all before you get your taxes and stuff taken out. And if you got child support, good luck. So $500 a week for potentially 5 weeks. That's about $2,500. They pay you weekly, so that's nice. And then of course, you don't get paid while you're in training. It costs damn near $6,000 for financing of your training. With that $6,000, you are only going to have to pay about half of that, because Stevens is going to match you $25. So they take $25 out of your check, or $26.65 or something every time you get paid. So every week you get $26 taken out of your check for a year. You have to work for them for a year. That's part of the agreement. You work for them for a year, and then they pay $25 towards it every time you pay $26. So I think that's great. So it all works out in the end. In reality, when you ain't got 2 pennies to pinch together, that sounds like a good deal, because you're not having to come out of pocket from what you have to see. You don't have to have like cash in hand and hand it to them. You don't have to see that money go. It's gone before you even get it, so it works out. There's all the info I got so far. So I'm going to go on and talk about me and what my situation is and why I decided to do trucking. If you don't care, I'll put a timestamp in the bottom of the video. If you're interested, stick around. Until now, because I'm going to talk about it. I have been in IT for over 13 years, 13 years. Got let go in July for reduction in force due to COVID-19. I have not been able to find a job in my field despite having 2 headhunters. Robert Half, a contractor, part-time and full-time position, scouts looking for me. I'll get nibbles every once in a while, like I would say maybe once or twice a month. I'll get a call from somebody about a potential job that I could fit for. More of like an IT generalist by trade, but can really do whatever it is under the sun IT in my background. I'm unable to find a job in my field. So come Saturday, I was asking around on my Facebook page, my personal one, of course, I'm not advertising or anything, about potential jobs that pay well. I heard about truck driving, so I applied for like 4 different companies on, I believe it's like 10city.com or some shit. It's there's an application you can download that keeps track of all your applications and makes it really easy to apply for these jobs. So I have no trucking experience. I don't have a CDL. I need one. I need training. I need to go to a class and do that. And I don't want to have to pay for it because, of course, like I said, I haven't worked since July, and I've got 5 kids. So I am running into my funds here, and I'm running low. So they run your background and stuff. Make sure that you want to do it. You need at least $120 for the permit and the fees for that permit. It's an investment, I guess, a small one it seems like, compared to a career that you can build out of this. Now, granted, I'm a family man, and I've been home the last fucking 6 months almost, watching my babies grow and stuff. I'm about to take a lot of time away from home, and that sucks. I also don't like the idea that I'll be shacking up with the person that I don't know in the hotel room for 3 weeks, and that I'll be living out of somebody's truck with them for 6, potentially 6 weeks. Now, hopefully I get along with all these people. I'm an introvert at heart, so I like my own space and stuff. Next time you see me, I'll most likely be leaving from the Greyhound bus they scheduled for me. I got a Greyhound bus to drive me up to Dallas. I'm down in Houston right now, so it's about a 4-hour drive, but I don't have to drive myself. If you drove or flew, they would pay you $200 for travel expenses. You get $70 a week for food, and that comes every Wednesday. I ship out Saturday at 12:10 on the Greyhound bus bound for Dallas, checking in early on Saturday, and I think Sunday I gotta do some crap before class starts Monday. I'm just ready for it to be over already. I'm ready to have my truck, and I'm ready to start making some money, and I'm ready to be able to come back home. And I've been home for 6 months straight, so we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you guys posted with everything I can. So it's Trucker Brent signing off for now. I'll see you in a couple seconds when it flips over to the next video. I already got an update. It's only been a day. Not even a day. It's still early. It's not even 11 o'clock Central Time, November 18th. I said fuck the Greyhound. I did reviews. I looked at the reviews about a week ago. As soon as a week ago, somebody said that they pack everybody in there like sardines. The last thing, I haven't had COVID. I don't plan on bringing it with me when I go do this fucking trucking gig. So I can't promise that anybody else won't have it when I get there, but I definitely don't want to be the person that brings it. And I don't want this to be delayed any more than it has to. So I'm gonna be fucking safe. I need to get on the road and making money ASAP. I want to get out of this fucking class. I want to get all this shit done. So I booked myself a plane ticket. Found out afterwards, I don't know if I mentioned this in the first part of the video. I'll probably have to go through and watch it. They don't reimburse you. They do not reimburse you the $200 if you're going out there for training. If you are going out there with your CDL already, they will reimburse you. And I didn't find that out. I bought my ticket last night because, of course, they bait you in on the fucking website saying there's only 3 spots left. And then I bought my ticket, and I refreshed the page for about an hour after that, and it still said 3 spots left. So they're fucking full of shit. But whatever. I got my plane ticket one way going to Dallas on Saturday, and I got a couple extra hours with the family. So I was supposed to ship out on the Greyhound at like 10 o'clock in the morning. So I was gonna have to be there like an hour and a half early, and that ain't gonna work for me. Especially with, my wife's petite. She's got twin boys in my van, and I don't want her getting bombarded by fucking homeless people and shit. So I bought myself a plane ticket, called my travel advisor, travel agent, whatever the fuck Stevens provided me with. I don't remember exactly what she's considered, but it's like a travel agent. And I told her to cancel my flight or cancel my bus, and I was going to take a plane out there, and then they're still going to have the shipping. I was going to Uber to the hotel, and she said, you don't have to do that. We will provide you with the shuttle. Just call them a day before. I have to call them a day before, and then they will come pick me up from the airport. So that's done. Somebody from Stevens Transport had to contact me about my employment history. Luckily, I'm still in good contact with my old boss, so the last 3 years have been taken care of, and of course they need to go back one more than that, so I have to try to get in contact with the company that has been out of business for 2 months. So I've had the same bank for a while, so they took my bank statement as proof of employment from the payroll that they had direct deposited. So that worked out in my favor. This is all, just something that you may not have to even deal with. If you did work, I guess you had to have some kind of employment history. You can't just go fresh out of college or some shit. and start working for a trucking company. I'm not really sure how all that works, but in my particular situation, luckily I had all that going. So as this kind of stuff goes on, I'll be updating you guys. It's only been a day so far. What up? First day. I got some story to tell. But first, introductions. If you luck out and get a cool roommate like I did, it's not gonna be that bad the first 3 weeks. There's the room. Got our own little spots, our closet space on the wall. 2 fire alarms for some reason. I guess one. No. Little TV. It's kind of dim. We lucked out though. We got the bottom floor. Across from the pool. It could be a blessing and a curse, depending. So what's up, bro?
What's going on? The window sucks.
Yeah, the windows are frosted. Like I was out smoking earlier, and saw like all kind of silly for work. It's Sunday. First night wasn't that bad until you about my trip. Get dropped off at the airport. I flew because they were trying to put me on a Greyhound. Fuck that. I'm not going on a Greyhound. And then I get on the plane. It's just me in my row. I'm an emergency exit guy. I'm willing to assist in an emergency. I just gotta say yes. I don't even have to know how to operate the door. Everything's on the door. So this big dude starts trying to make his way down the middle of the plane to his seat, and I got a spot next to me that's open. Everybody else around me seems pretty full up. So I'm like, fuck, this guy's gonna... Yep, sure as shit. He has to sit by me. So I'm crammed into my armrest, trying to get full breaths because I'm being pushed up against this hard. This dude is trying his best, I will say, to stay huddled in the corner on the window seat that they gave him. Like, they saw his size. Why do they give him the window seat? Give him an aisle seat so he can stretch out into the aisle, And I did my best to help too, but the stewardess, flight attendant, is there a correct way to, do you know? I don't know what the fuck. Flight attendant was like, "Do you want to move?" I said, "Yes, I do. I'd like that very much." So she moved me to the back of the plane. I got my window seat, and y'all are going to be able to see the takeoff and landing. And it was a rough landing, man. It was a smaller jet, so it wasn't like big or anything. And yeah, then I get here, wait for like an hour in the lobby with everything I own right now, everything that's with me, right next to me on the couch I'm sitting on, and finally get a room around like 5:30, right? Like 5:30, and we get in here, met my roomie that you guys met, and went to Walmart and picked up some stuff. It's been good. Beds are comfy. Everybody shut down at a reasonable time last night, so it wasn't loud. We were asleep by what, 10:30?
Yeah, easy.
So easy, man. It was great. Shower water pressure could be increased a little bit. Shower water pressure is a little low for my taste, but other than that, it's not bad at all. So got HBO in the room, which is nice. Breakfast was all right.
The only other complaint I would have is there's only one chair.
Yep, they only have one chair in here. He had to bring in a lawn chair that he had. He brought his own vehicle. If you look out, or you bring your own vehicle, and you are somebody else's angel, and especially if you're rooming with them. So I flew out here. He brought his car, so we are free to. If we need something, we can go get it. We don't have to wait. So that's freaking awesome. And then I'm in IT, you know, although I couldn't help us with our internet problem, there seems to be an internet problem with the hotel. So our phones are connected, but it's not working on our laptops, which matters. So you brought an HDMI cable, we could watch some Netflix or some shit. If we don't want to watch this, TV stations. But the internet wasn't working, so we had to use our phones, but maybe that'll get fixed. Breakfast, the hotel restaurant that was built on the side of it, I think it was like in 2018, they did construction on that. The owner sold it to Luna Lodge. This is the most recent up-to-date thing. I overheard this conversation yesterday in the lobby. The owner sold it to Luna Lodge. They only serve breakfast now. That's it. They don't serve lunch or dinner. So be sure you bring food up until you get your T-check on Wednesday. So you have stuff to eat. Or like me and have somebody that has a car. See, I brought all kinds of starches and shit to make sure I don't die while I'm here. That was just in preparation. But so that's it, really. I think that's it. We go in. It's Sunday. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. The 22nd of November. We are going to be going to do mandatory study sesh. I believe at the yard at noon. So we're just chilling until then, waiting for this breakfast to kick in so we can destroy these bathrooms.
This is usually going to be filled up. This is the pool area you'll probably use if you have free time. I doubt it, but this is where everybody smokes. This is it. This is the Luna Lodge. There's no other building. There's parking there and shit, but this is it. This is the even side, and then there's odds on the other side. It's pretty quiet. And that's the type of shit I'm talking about with that's my room. You can see it. You can see the silhouette. And there's no blinds on that wall, on that window. But yeah.
All right. We're sitting here eating dinner at our comfy table here with all our shit.
Yep.
We went to this place called Big Daddy's Chicken. All right. Big Daddy, right? Big Daddy's Chicken?
Yep.
It's fucking good. Like really good. I don't do food reviews and shit, but if you get stuck here in Dallas, it's the Luna Lodge. It's right around the corner. It's fucking good. It might take a little bit of time, and you might run into a crackhead or two, but I say travel in packs. I'll tell you a funny story about it. So we're sitting there ordering our food, and this crackhead chick, I imagine she's cracked. She looks like a damn crackhead. She poked her head in the door, and she's like, "Somebody give me some chicken. Somebody give me some chicken." And I felt bad and shit, you know. I thought about it. Mike thought about it. But some other dude was like making some sexual innuendo, if you know what I mean. Trying to get him some, get her to get the bone marrow out of the bone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she ended up walking out with she got a 5-piece? Or something?
No, she actually said that she would do it.
She would do it if he bought her some chicken.
Yeah.
Now she went and ate and stuff, of course. But I don't think I saw her when we left. And I took a minute to get my food. For some reason, old dude got his food before we did. And he paid last. Right?
Well, I don't know.
What's his name? I forgot his name. But, so yeah, be careful.
Because of what you ordered.
I know, I got the breast. You know, I got two breasts. Reasonably priced. Very fucking good. Even the French fries are good. I'm actually amazed. Got 2 pieces of bread. Shit, I got 2 full
It's a
pieces.
little hole in the wall chicken.
It's a little hole in the wall chicken place, but it is great.
It's not no chain.
Dude was real nice.
Mm-hmm.
If you like playing them little slots, gambling machine things, they got a couple in there. But it's worth it, man. If you got the extra cash and you wait for your T-check to come in, I say drop like $8 and we'll get you some chicken, man. It's just good. But anyways, figured I share that story. Day 1 actually, technically day 1 in the books. A lot of fucking paperwork. A lot. We didn't learn as much as we should. And we're supposed to take our test on Wednesday because Thanksgiving's coming. So we lost a day. And if we fail, we gotta wait till next week to fucking retake the next test. Because everybody's gonna, at the DMV's gonna be off. So,
No.
fingers crossed, man. Get the fuck out of here. Get my truck. Alright, we'll see you on the next one. Alright, end of the day. It's Tuesday, the 24th. Our test is tomorrow, the CDL permit test. And we're only taking it then. It would normally be Thursday. This dude's been riding up and down this fucking street for the last 3 days with this gas-powered fucking bicycle and is loud as shit and fucking annoying. But whatever, you deal with the shit. We're not in the best side of town anyways, at the fucking Luna Lodge. So we get subtracted a day because Thursday is a holiday. I don't know if I talked about this in another video, but we're getting our test bumped up till tomorrow. So if we miss that test, if we fail, we got 4 tests to take. We fail one of those tests, we gotta wait until the next day, business day, when DMV's open to reconfigure or make a new test for us to take. So if we fail, we have to wait until fucking Monday or Tuesday next week to take the next test. So we have been cramming our asses off because we don't want to be left behind. I like my roommate, he likes me. We've been studying our asses off. Our brains fucking hurt, but we're getting it done. We get back to the hotel today after getting out at about 3:30, 4 o'clock. And we get into our hotel room. Beds don't have any fucking sheets on them or any blankets. I'm missing a pillow. We haven't been replaced any towels or anything. So we go to the front desk. We talk to him and he doesn't know anything about it. We have to stop one of the cleaning ladies to do it for us. Towels are in the washer, so they're washing them right now. So we'll get towels and stuff, and we'll get blankets tonight before we go to sleep. So whatever, that's taken care of. I go up to the front to buy an overpriced piece of candy because I have a sweet tooth right now. It's $1.25. I give him a $5. He gives me back $3.75, or he's supposed to give me back $3.75. I give him a quarter. So it's $1.25. I give him a $5.25. We do basic math. I get $4 back. He had like so much trouble working out how much I was supposed to get back, even after busting out the calculator. Really? Come on, dude. It's basic math. So yeah, I had to deal with that too, but I got my $4 back. Had to have like 2 guys in line back me up too. It's like, Jesus. I mean, it's a good, don't get me wrong, it could be a lot worse, but it is starting to progressively get worse as the days pass. And it's literally only like, what day is it? It's Tuesday. So I've only been here technically like 3 days. I've got another 2.5 weeks of this shit here anyways, not on the road, which that's going to be a whole nother shebang when I get into that trainer truck. And I doubt I'll be able to make as many videos like this as I have been. Probably just daily, if I even do them daily. Probably just update y'all every week. Anyways, until the next one. That's the day before Thanksgiving, meaning Wednesday, the 26th. And I have taken my CDL permit test. First try, I got 90s and plus on all 4 tests. So I am done. Me and 3 other people out of a class of 16 passed on the first day, which is great. It sucks that, me and my roommate both passed, which is great. Me even better, because I didn't want us to be stuck in another room with somebody else, because we lucked out, right? Not that anybody in my class isn't cool. I just want to be stuck. I've just been hearing horror stories from another person that's in my class about his rooming situation. He's had to switch rooms twice already. So I could tell that story in another time, but I'm done. I'm done with that. And Thanksgiving's tomorrow. We don't have to worry about studying. Nothing. Just get to relax. Watch TV. They're providing us with Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow. Our lunch, I guess. We got like a little voucher. We got our first T-checks today. For those of you wondering, the T-checks, you have to go get them cashed. You cannot deposit them through your phone. You literally cannot do it. This is like, it's like a money laundering service or some shit. I don't know where they're getting the money from, but you have to fill out this check. They give you the confirmation number. You have to have that number to cash the check. But yeah, I got it done. I'm happy. I'm staying on track. Everything's working out perfectly so far. Your results may vary by a lot. I've been lucky this whole fucking trip, and I don't know why, but I'm happy for it. Yesterday we had a tornado warning, but that seems to have passed. It's a beautiful day. It's not hot at all out here. It's nice and cool. It's probably gonna get a little colder, but it got hot today. But that doesn't matter. What matters is I'm staying on track. So this video isn't gonna take as long to come out too. So here's to Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, that'll be done and happen before y'all even see this video. But It's the day before Thanksgiving. That's what today is. It's just gonna flash by. What's up? It's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm in the parking lot just because everybody's off today, so I don't want to be close to people I don't really know. It's not a bad deal so far. Everything's working out. As you guys know, I passed my test yesterday, so we've just really been chilling all day long. It's been very nice. Don't want to be held up any longer than I have to. Found out a lot of stuff from some of the vet drivers out here. You know, you run into a lot of people. Bunch of shit, really. Just figured I would throw an update in there because I'm not doing anything. Sorry, the sun's really bright. But as far as I know, first and second level is students, people that are going to the CDL class. Third floor is orientation, which is only 4 days, which is crazy. Only fill those up. And then the top floor is drivers waiting for their trucks to get serviced if they happen to be getting serviced while they're here. And drivers that have been issued their truck and they're doing their graduation. So the closer you, or the least amount of time you're going to be spending here, the higher up you're going to be in the hotel. I guess I'll throw in a couple of things about the hotel. And its location. You're not in the best side of town. Let's just say that a room here, if you were to pay for it on your own, it's like $50 a night. And if you get what you pay for. They say it's a 2-star. It's not even that, really. Beds are comfortable. People shut down at 10 o'clock like they're supposed to. They're not loud. Every now and then you'll hear somebody outside. But you're so goddamn tired, you just fucking sleep through it. It's not loud. It's everybody shuts it down. They got security cameras everywhere. They lock the gate. There's gates that get locked up and stuff. It's not bad. There's a little corner store right here you can cash your check at. You can get your money orders for. It's $1.50 for a money order. Hopefully you luck out and you get somebody with a car, or if you bring your own car, you don't have to worry about it. But I just want to reiterate and specify that your results may vary when it comes to that. So with your experience, I'm just documenting my experience. So far it's been great, but it's only been 4 days, 3 or 4 days. But anyways, that's an update for today. I've been bored, so I figured I would do another video. It's been a couple days since I have done a video, only because I've been kind of worked up about getting my permit, how long I've had to wait to get it, and all that crap. But I got my permit today. It's Tuesday, December 1st. So technically I have 14 days to learn maneuvers and pre-trip. And I pretty much learned pre-trip. At least coupling and in-cab are pretty much done. Now we're doing maneuvers, and it seems easy when you're not inside the truck. When you get in the truck, it gets pretty difficult. God, that's bright. I need to find me a better place to stand. But anyways, I recorded one of the people at Stevens doing parallel, and I was told to delete it off my phone. I don't know how this is going to go. I'm sorry for all the blinding lights. I'm trying to just walk around. But I was told to delete it off my phone. Somebody else was doing something on his phone, and he got taken away. We didn't see him again. So I don't know. They don't want us recording anything. So as you guys might have noticed, if you haven't already seen it on my channel, it's unlisted. Upon request, I can give you the link. But it's the pre-trip guide. It's been out since the week that we started pre-trip. It was before we even did the in-cab test. I could probably do that on my own too, but it looks like they only want people doing Stevens videos. I'm gonna look this way. So I don't know how they're gonna feel about this video, because I'm giving my full experience. But today we started straight line backing, and he has one of those like sun visor things that you put on your dash to keep your dashboard from being cracked, or to keep your car cooler during the summertime. He has that blocking us driving forward. We cannot use our windshield driving forward to set up for straight backing. And it's just, I think it's ridiculous. I mean, we need the front windshield. We're never going to be in a situation where our windshield is not operational when you do the fucking pre-trip test, your in-cab mentions the windshield and that there's no illegal stickers, no obstructions, free of cracks or damage, and that is a giant obstruction, completely blinding you from being able to drive forward. I'm sorry I'm shaking, it's fucking cold outside. But yeah, so that's how it started. And first pull out, back up was okay, and then it progressively got worse to the point where my last trip, it took me fucking 10-15 minutes to pull it up about, I don't know, 100 feet and then back it up 100 feet. I kept getting stuck, and then the instructor's like screaming at you and shit. That'll never happen on the road either, where they're screaming at you on backing up. People will just laugh at you at a truck stop or something. You're trying to back up and you're having trouble with it. So yeah, it's December 8th, and I am giving an update. I'm not doing as many videos lately because I haven't started editing a lot of it yet, so I don't want to put too much more work on it. Plus, I'm not really updating with any like superbly needed information. This is all going at the end of the video anyway, so sorry for all the lights. It's like, what time is it? 8:30. I am halfway through week 3, and I think I mentioned in my last video what the situation was. I'm going to be here a lot longer than 3 weeks. You'll most likely be here a lot longer than 3 weeks at the Luna Lodge, I'm saying. Lately they've been bringing in a shitload more people, so I think 2 weeks ago they brought in like 48 students. They just brought in another 34 students this past Saturday, and I can only imagine how many more are going to be in the class this coming Saturday. So week 2 consisted of maneuvers and getting over your pre-trip. It's Tuesday today, and I had my first evaluation. One of my guys came out. I did my eval for pre-trip. I had Brian for week 3. He's a good dude, really nice. One of the nicer guys on the yard. Always telling us to be safe and stuff. It's a good dude. Wish we could keep Brian for a good portion of the whole time we're here, because it's a pleasant experience. But we already kind of know what we're doing. There aren't very many people on my side. I think there's about 8 or 9 people, so it takes about an hour or two, maybe more in the beginning of the week, where everybody's taking their turns and it's taking them forever to know where their cut points are for parallel and offset. But today we started eval. I asked to go first. He lets you choose trailer, cab. You got to do coupling and you got to do cab, and he lets you choose front and engine compartment, side and rear, or trailer. And I was most confident with trailer, and plus it's got the least amount of parts on it. I think it's worth like 20 points. And I went ahead and chose that. You have to be sure to speak up because he may not hear you. That's why I missed 2. I forgot to mention my push rod and slack adjuster, and how it's not missing any parts, it's not been broken or cracked. It shouldn't move more than 1 inch when pulled by hand with brakes released. I forgot to say that. I don't know why I jumped over it. I've been studying like crazy, and I've been like, me and my roommate have been like top class. I just can't believe I missed it. And then he didn't hear me mention the brake lights, tail left to right turn signal, and separately 4-way flashers, or red in color, clean and functional. And I know I said it, but he didn't hear me. But I got 100 on coupling. I didn't miss anything. I did 100 on my in-cab, and I didn't miss anything on my air brakes test. So, and I'm kicking ass in my maneuvers right now. So I'm hoping tomorrow they'll move us up so we can start driving. Like, actually take us on the route that they're going to take us on. Some of the routes, or at least some of the ideas of like learning how to turn the vehicle, how far out you need to go so you clear curbs and things, because you'll fail if you hit a curb. There's a lot of windy roads. You have to stay in the lines. There's up slopes, there's upgrades and downgrades. In the downgrades, you can't go faster than 15 miles an hour, so you really have to watch your speedometer there. There's a bunch of other shit too that you have to really work on, so I'm really hoping to get behind the wheel there. But so far, I mean, it's been normal. It's getting to the point now where me and my roommate I feel like I'm so far ahead of where we're our learning curve and our classmates and how they're falling behind and stuff. They're not up with their pre-trip and stuff like that. Yeah, I feel like in a way it's kind of, I'm getting bored, you know what I mean? Because I already know where I'm at, I already know what I'm doing. I just want to move forward so I can be as ready as I can with the things that I haven't been able to mess with, like driving on the roads and stuff, so that I can be prepared completely when I take the CDL test, because I know I'm already going to do well on my backing. I'm already going to do well on my pre-trip. So God forbid you get the D card. The D card is all of the truck. It took me 18 minutes to do trailer, coupling, and cab and air brake test. And you have 30 minutes to do the whole thing. So front of the truck has a lot. Side of the vehicle has a lot too. So better hope that you can get it done in 30 minutes, which I don't think is stupid. I mean, if I go over my time, all I'm going to say is, should I put a time limit on my safety or the safety of others? Why am I only getting 30 minutes to do my fucking test for something that we have to do every single day? And not only that, but we're going to also have a piece of paper with a checklist of things we need to check off to say that we did it, and then write down the time it took for us to do it, which is probably going to be like 30-45 minutes, probably an hour to do it at first, because you have to check everything. You don't just point at it like you do in the test for the CDL test. You actually have to touch shit. You actually have to pull on things. You have to look at stuff. You have to check the wire. You have to check the hoses, check the tires, everything. You have to check it all. So 45 minutes to an hour, yeah. Right before you go to sleep, you post-trip. When you wake up in the morning for your pre-trip, you gotta do it. So I don't know, man. I'll have to see. I know I'm just ready to get the fuck out of Luna Lodge. It's not like horrible, but I'm just tired of this place. I'm tired of the fucking shuttles. I'm just tired of being here. I'm ready to fucking get out of here and get on the road, so I don't have to worry about this shit anymore. But anyways, I'm rambled enough. This is gonna be another edit video. Yeah. See y'all next time. Probably like a couple seconds. Saturday, December 12th. Walking home. What's up? We recorded this twice. I'm on my phone and somebody fucking called me. But the shuttle never came. It's what? It's almost 1 o'clock now, and we're only like 2-3 miles away from the hotel, so we figured we'd walk. There's still groups of people, like 12:15 rolled around. Usually the shuttle's there early, like 11:30 or 11:45. Yeah. The shuttle wasn't there, and then we decided to walk because fuck that shit. There was a shitload of people still there, so, and the only buses they ran this morning were the short ones, so you can only fit a maximum of 10 people if the person's cool and let you sit in the passenger seat. So it's like 7 to 10 people on the bus, and then there was at least 20 or 25, maybe 30 of us out there. So everybody that's been waiting there didn't realize that we've been waiting back behind, and we had to walk our asses up to wait. So of course everybody's gonna be fighting over a fucking seat. So me and Lupe are fucking walking, man.
What's up, guys?
So yeah, this is the first time this has happened. We're week 3 going into week 4. Every other Saturday we haven't had any issues, but it seems like today they're pretty short staffed with drivers.
Yeah.
So we're gonna walk. I'd say we're probably like, I don't know, 30-40% of the way back. And then
We're like halfway.
yeah, about halfway. But yeah, so prepare yourself for that. I mean, you can sit and wait, but somebody had mentioned that there's the bus, look.
Hey. But that's only 7 people.
Yep. So I know they're not gonna stop and pick us up, so they'll most likely pass us on the way back, but that's fine. What up? Yeah, they're looking at us like, wait, I recognize that vest. Like, what the fuck is taking so long? Do you know it's 1 o'clock? Stupid. But whatever. So we're getting exercise in. I'm gonna earn that meal I'm about to eat when I get back. And then, yeah. So until the next one, I guess. Probably be when I get the fuck out of here. All right. It's Saturday, December 12th. Shit, my dad's birthday's in a couple days. Another week over, Saturday. This will be the end of week 3. So we do work on Saturdays. It's 7 to noon. It's only like half a day, so it's not too bad. I don't know what we're gonna work on, but week 3 is maneuvers and pre-trip. It's the same as week 2. You're just not learning, you're just practicing.
and you're 53-foot trailered. So when you do your test, it's 48 foot. You'll know that by now, but you'll know that by now if you're here. But if not, you're thinking about it, this is what it is. So it's been, pretty straightforward for me and my roommate. We've been roommates since the beginning. I know people that have switched roommates multiple times, but it hasn't been a bad experience for me. And even if I had to switch roommates, whatever. There's a slight discomfort until you guys get to know each other, which you're gonna have to get to know each other, and then you move on. You have similarities, great. If you have differences, whatever. Who cares? You're here not to make friends. You're here to get a job. You're here to get your CDL and get the fuck on the road. Because you're gonna be sharing quite a smaller space and no shower or bathroom on a mobile home that hauls freight for its lifetime. So this is a lot better than what that's going to be, I imagine, but I'm sure the days will fly a little faster because I'll be doing something other than waiting around. Week 3 is a lot of waiting around. If you're scheduled to drive in the morning or afternoon, there's a chance you're going to have to wait 2.5 hours on your ass, just chit-chatting it up with people until your driving instructor comes back and it's your turn to go out. If it's your first time, you're going to go in some industrial area, and it all depends on your driver trainer too. I had Kenny. Kenny is a really good dude. He teaches you right and shit, and if you're just natural at moving trailers, then you won't have much of a problem. If you are scared of the truck, you'll probably have a problem, but he tells you everything you need to know. You just listen to him and listen to any of your instructors, and they'll make sure that you stay safe while you're driving, obviously. But week 3 is almost over. Week 4, I'll go out one more time and do some split lane rides and regular rides to finish up. And then if your instructor likes how you've been maneuvering, he doesn't have to tell you much, then he'll fucking put your name on the board for testing, and then you'll go in your test. So technically Wednesday is my first test day, and then if everything goes well, I'll pass, and then they'll move you up first and second floor, like I told you, I think in another video, like another day in this video. First and second floor is students, third is orientation, and the fourth is grads and people that are here that already have their CDL, that are getting their truck fixed or serviced. So yeah, that's it. Next week should be fun. Hopefully I'll be out of here by the end of next week. That'll put me 4 weeks out here exactly, and that was from stroke of luck because I passed my first eval, I passed my CDL permit test on the first try, and I plan on passing my CDL test for the first time whenever they give it to me, the whole thing. Hopefully they'll just throw me an orientation. Sorry, I'm getting cold. And then we'll be done. But yeah, we'll see y'all next time.
I know it's dark. We're in day 1 orientation, December 16th, 2020. I am first day orientation. Took my CDL test today and passed first try. Happy about that, but orientation's a fucking joke. And it ain't no joke as far as the time they feed you. I felt like it was prison food. First day they gave us like turkey sandwich and some chips and some sweet tea and some cookies. And then for dinner we got taco salad. And then they had us out in the yard. They're having us out in the yard. It's 8:45 right now. We're supposed to be out here till 10:30. I'm not even supposed to be on my phone, but I'm not out in the yard right now, so I'm trying to stay out of sight, out of mind, while I'm doing this. But the instructors out here, there's only one that's actually an instructor, it seems like. The rest of them are wearing jackets like us, these regular Stevens coats. It's like it's friends almost, like they don't know what the fuck they're doing half the time. And it's nighttime and we're maneuvering these trucks in these weird ways. I don't understand it, but day 1 of orientation, not even going to get our CDL actually from the DMV until Monday, so we got to sit for the weekend anyways, even though we did the right thing and passed at the right time. So whatever. I'm tired. I'm really tired. We need to shower still. We got to be back out here at 8 o'clock in the morning, 8:45 I think. It's just it sucks. I don't like it at all. instructors got me fucked up the first part. There's so many goddamn people here. They want us to do all these maneuvers and shit and want everybody to get their turn on the maneuvers, but I don't know, man. December 18th, 2020. Day 3 orientation. We just got done with doing the medical stuff. I don't know if I'm going to even show my day 1. It was nighttime. I was frustrated. Shit, I'm still frustrated. But it's torture, man. This orientation shit is fucking torture. I passed my CDL test at 7 o'clock in the morning 3 days ago. And then went straight into orientation that day. Had to fucking try to catch up to everybody else that's already been doing their orientation. And yeah, it's been just a clusterfuck since then. There's a lot of talking. I hope you're good at staying awake while you're sitting in a chair listening to somebody repeat themselves 15 times in an hour. They drag it out. It feels like it doesn't. It's unnecessarily long. What this is? It's unnecessarily long. I'll say that. Day 3, as we're getting into the medical stuff and shit, it don't even kick in until like it's December now. My first day is technically on the 19th, and my insurance doesn't kick in until April 1st as a new employee. So I got until April 1st until I'm insured. So I'll be driving around uninsured, no life insurance, nothing for a solid 3, almost 4 months probably. I haven't done the math, but it's probably going to be around 3 to 4 months. And then open enrollment isn't until 2022. So, because we fall out of that category in January. January is open enrollment. But anyways, tomorrow will be a good day. We get out at noon, so we'll be able to be done with that. And then today we get out at 6 instead of 10. So lack of sleep, and then they want you to stay awake while they're boring your ass with fucking words and shit that you already know the first 2 days. And then you do your night maneuvers and orientation, and it's more of a formality. They put you in these fucked up situations that you got to get out of, and then you got to do some tests and shit when you come back in grad class. But I'll cover that when we do grad class. Anyways, just prepare yourself for orientation when you pass, because it's fucking boring and it sucks. And until next time.